just saw something and I wanted to talk about that today a little bit as a random thought. You know, my random thoughts, I'm just thinking. And it says, you helping others is destroying you. Something like that. And it made me think of, you know, I talk about the workplace a lot. It made me think about the workplace environment and how, you know, you have a job to do. People, you know, tell you, you sign here, you raise your right hand, you do whatever, and, you know, you're serving whoever you're serving in customer service, and you have a job to do. And then hearing the ones that bother me, or is annoying to me, is when you have those that don't even try, but then when they see you doing something, they'll say you can't help everybody, or look at them, they're this way or that way, or you're doing too much, or just things of that nature. But then you get around another group of employees and co-workers and things of that nature, and they're just such a joy to work with because they think like you, and you vibe together and you get things done. And it's not necessarily well, I guess it can be looked at as going above and beyond, but it's like normal. Like, why not? As long as it falls within the regulations and the policies and procedures, you're not breaking any policies and procedures, but you're using your creative mind and to get things done. So I put those thoughts in, and I have a few lyrics that I put into, it's an AI app where they make the music for you. But it's like, I think sometimes we say things and repeat things behind other people, or we say things how we feel and don't look at case by case basis, or we just, not we, or, you know, sometimes some people just across the board say the same thing for everyone, and then they try to, if you think differently, try to pull you into, like, it's something wrong with you for not doing and believing as they say. But at the end of the day, it's like, I can only speak for me. I'm not hurting. I'm not breaking myself to do what I do. I'm not doing what I do to be seen. I don't do what I do for praise. I don't know, there's some something sick and twisted about this. Here we go.
Yeah. I wanna talk about something that's been heavy on my heart, something I know many of us have felt, especially in the workplace. I'm talking about the struggle of wanting to help others, of wanting to be kind and supportive, but feeling like you have to hide that part of yourself because of how others might judge you. There have been times when I'm just doing my job, minding my own business, and I see someone who could use a hand for me. Helping isn't about being a hero or trying to save the world, it's about being human. But instead of encouragement, sometimes what I get is criticism. I've been called out, labeled as too much, you're told you can't save everybody. And after a while, that kind of negativity starts to get to you. It makes you question your intentions, and it makes you feel like you have to sneak around just to do something good, like helping someone quietly in another room, away from the critics and complainers. It makes me sad that in some environments kindness is seen as a weakness or as something to be suspicious of. It shouldn't be that way. Helping others when done with balance and boundaries is a strength. It's not about losing yourself or ignoring your own needs. It's about being part of a community, about lifting each other up when we can. But on the flip side, I also want to share how incredible it feels when I'm surrounded by co-workers who share that same mindset. When we work together, support each other and get the job done, not just meeting expectations, but sometimes going above and beyond. Even though to us it just feels normal, we collaborate, we problem solve, and we create positive outcomes, always staying within policy and guidelines. In these moments, nobody is quick to say no or question why someone needs help. Instead, there's a spirit of let's see what we can do. That kind of environment is strategized, that it makes coming to work something to look forward to, because you know you're not alone. You're part of a team that values compassion and initiative. I'm not here to push my views or demand that anyone act a certain way. I'm just sharing what I've learned, what I'm still learning. I believe that if one wants to be, they can be kind and supportive without losing ourselves, and that we can set healthy boundaries while still making a difference. I hope that by talking about this, we can start to change the culture in our workplaces and beyond, and continue to find sight.